I'm going to choke Danny Green. No, I'm just playing. But Danny Green, you got to play better. What are you doing? You got to shoot the ball better, bruh. I like you. But I don't love you enough to keep you in the starting lineup. You're going to get benched. LeBron, you too. Come on. Danny Green cannot hit an open three to save his life. Now, before we get into this video, if you're tired of Danny Green shit, make sure you like this video. If you're tired of the whole Lakers bullshit, subscribe to my channel. Lakers lose 2 bubble games. It might be 3 if they lose to the Rockets today. I think they're gonna lose to the Rockets today because LeBron is resting, but they lose again to a Thunder team who's obviously not as talented as the Lakers. But at the same time, we should not be losing these games, much less a blowout. We lost by 19 points. Now, I know we secured the first seed, so guys are, you know what I'm saying, taking a break. They don't really feel like trying anymore, but that doesn't mean nothing because we have to get playoff ready and have more minutes and have more chemistry when the playoffs actually come around. We only get 8 games. You know what I'm saying? We only get 8 games. So we can't fool around, especially with playoff teams that we might face in that round. And it starts with our shooting, who's supposed to be our best shooter on our team by far. Not even close. Danny Green. I'm gonna read y'all Danny Green stats real quick. His 3-point stats. Since the bubble has started, Danny Green has shot 2 for 6 in his first game, 0 for 6 against Toronto, 0 for 1, and then 2 for 7 in his last game. Now, I'm not a mathematician. I don't really like percentages, but this nigga suck. And it's not like he's taking contested threes or something like that. Like he's taking Damian Lillard type threes. He's not. He's taking wide open corner threes because LeBron is going to give you a good look from 3-point range. He's going to do that for you. You got to capitalize. I know you have 4 months off, but boy, you was trying to win a ring, number 17 for the Lakers. You cannot afford to be chilling for all 4 months, especially if you know the season was going to start back up. It's no excuse for somebody like Danny Green, a veteran. I expect this out of a young player like Kuzma or something like that. But Danny Green, you've been in the league for a decade. You played with Greg Popovich, the Spurs, who got you ready. You have to make your threes. Technically, if you want to be petty, Danny Green hasn't had a double-digit game scoring since March 1st. That's 5 months ago. That's 5 months ago when he had 10 points.
I beg your pardon?
Why you want to play all good with Kawhi Leonard last year, but you want to play trash this year? The only reason you're on the floor is defense. Now, his defense has been good. His defense has been good. The Lakers have no problem with defense, but you got to make them threes, especially in the playoff intensity type of game. You have to. The next donkey of the motherfucking day, KCP. Now, KCP has not got enough slander for me. I like KCP, but a lot of fans have not been bullying him as they usually do when KCP usually suck or go through a shooting slump. KCP, since the bubble has started, 3-point range, 0 for 3, 1 for 4, 1 for 3, and 1 for 3 again. Now, sit on that. What the hell are you doing, KCP? You supposed to be our second best shooter. By the percentages, you technically are our best shooter on our team. So our top 2 shooters in a drive and kick system with LeBron cannot make threes. Much less if you gonna have a center in that lineup with JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis at the 4 position, your 2 wings have to be able to make them threes. They have to, because our spacing is fucked either way. We got Bron at point guard, Danny Green, another player, KCP, and then 2 big men at the power forward and center position. So you have to stretch the floor or they're going to close out and they're going to make it harder for the Anthony Davis and LeBron pick and roll. I don't know if somebody needs to get benched, somebody needs to get a minute reduction or something like that, but our 2-way players who can stay on the court and play defense are not doing the 1-way part of making shots. KCP is barely playing defense, but I'm gonna give it to him. Make the damn threes, basically. Now I got this stat from Anthony Slater. He said the Lakers have technically the worst offense in the bubble. This is our first seed we talking about. This is our first seed. Worse than the Nets, worse than the Wizards. Give me the starting 5 of the Wizards right now. We have a worse offense than them. Worse than all these teams. The Spurs, who don't even take threes. They take mid-range shots. We have a worse offense than all those teams. Now, I know it's not playoffs, people. Is this not a red flag? Do y'all not see this? We not gonna go from last place in offense to first place or top 5 in offense when playoffs come around. Come on, bruh. And they hold the whistle too? Frank Vogel, do something about this. Now, my next point of why the Lakers are struggling. I'm not a LeBron hater. I like LeBron. But this nigga has been sucking. Nobody want to talk about it. Yeah, he's been playing good defense in that one game against the Clippers and hit that game-winning shot. So everything kind of evens out. But you still have to point out what you have to point out. LeBron's plus-minus usually is great because he plays a lot of minutes. The offense runs through him, and everybody's better when he's on the court. That's why. That's what LeBron's known for, making everybody better on the court. So why in the hell is he negative 32 through the first 4 bubble games? Now, I'm not trying to diss LeBron, but he did say he was going in the hyperbolic time chamber, getting his energy back, had a 4-month break, great patch in his beard. I'm not dissing LeBron. But LeBron, them Instagram posts do not matter. I don't care. They matter for them little 9-year-olds who look up to you and your hero and all that. But you gotta play, bro. I like LeBron, but you cannot be the reason that we don't win number 17. You cannot. Like, when do you ever hear of LeBron having a bad plus-minus? Especially when they have a good team. The Lakers have a good team. With the Cavs, his plus-minus was good. Everywhere he had a good plus-minus. That's what LeBron does. So why isn't LeBron affecting the game like he usually do? I don't know. Maybe he's kind of old. Maybe he's just saving his energy. You know, LeBron does that from time to time. He saves his energy for the regular season. He might lose to a good team. Then the playoffs, he ramp it up. So I'm putting that trust in LeBron because history always repeats itself. But you have to show up. Got to. Because if you don't, and we don't win this ring, I'm going to lose it.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Now, the Raptors, I'll give him that game. The Raptors been balling. I'm going to make a Raptor video too. But the Thunder game, easy blowout. Come on, Bron. I'm going to pull LeBron stats. I know, but since the bubble has started, LeBron had that one good game against Utah where he had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Now, he's distributing the ball. You know what I'm saying? 7 assists, 1 game, 5 assists. He's rebounding the ball, but this is low-end LeBron. I need mid to high tier LeBron right now. Playoff start, I need the best LeBron you can. You know what I'm saying? I need 2016 Bron offensively, not defensively. He's playing a lot of minutes. Like, if you don't want to put LeBron out there, if LeBron gonna play, let him play. Let him get his legs back under his, like, come on, bruh. Let him dunk. Let him sweat a little bit. It feel like he's just coasting out there. And Anthony Davis just allowing this. AD, I have no qualms with AD. AD had a 40-point game on the supposedly defensive player of the year. So I'm good. But LeBron, KCP, Danny Green, you have to get it together. Because the one player that's the most hated on, and I hate on him too, Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma is balling in these playoffs or in these bubble games. He's balling. He's technically, by percentages, our best 3-point shooter. That's crazy. Kyle Kuzma was one of our worst 3-point shooters in the regular season, but he came and he saw. He's trying to train. He's trying to prosper. He ain't doing no social media bull, except for the fight. When I hate on the Lakers, it's usually synonymous with Kyle Kuzma struggling. But don't hate on Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, Kuz, has been balling. Kyle Kuzma is shooting 50% in these bubble games so far. Chips are down in these bubble games. Who is gonna rise up? Kyle Kuzma's doing that so far. With 4 more bubble games to go, hopefully he continues this. Hopefully he can take a starting spot for somebody who don't really want to play. Hopefully the Lakers can get back on track. If you like this content, bro, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. I would really appreciate it. Yeah,